Hi everyone, if you're new here, I'm Alan with Earthglow, and this channel is all about sharing the joy of candle making. So today's video is a really impromptu one. I was actually just winding down after working a very long day. You can see the sun kind of coming through in the background. It is sunset here in Michigan. It's absolutely beautiful. If the lighting is kind of wonky, that is why. But I just got this shipment in. I was like a 5-year-old when the UPS driver got here because I've been waiting for this shipment. It was supposed to come yesterday or the day before, and then it was like a couple of days later, which can happen. But this is a shipment from Brambleberry. This is for all my soapers who are watching. These are micas and different additives and things, but mostly colorants. And then there's a little bit of glitters, some eco glitters that I ordered. Super excited to unbox this. I literally have never filmed a video of this impromptu, but anyways, if this is something that you're interested in, then I hope that you enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. So I want to just put the full disclaimer out that I started to open this box and then I was like, no, I need to film this because people will want to see this. It's just really exciting to see these colors in person. They look so much different than on the website. I didn't even look at anything. I just started to open it and I was like, oh my God, I am blown away. And so I'm going to turn you all around and just show you inside the box here. And as always, this video is in no way sponsored or affiliated. I bought these products with my own money and I'm just really excited about them. So I'm going to turn you all around. Oh, one other thing is I have a special place in my heart for Brambleberry. Anne Marie, the owner of the company, is one of the people that taught me how to make soap. So I love Anne Marie and I love the company. She has tons of videos on YouTube as well. They're just free and open to everyone of her making soap, and I think that they're really extremely valuable resources. So this is the inside of the box. I'm gonna cover my address, but there's a whole long list of stuff that I ordered, and I'm really excited. So there was pretty much, it was just kind of packed with a lot of paper around it, like this brown paper, and it was kind of all around here. There's nothing that's glass in this box, to my knowledge, so everything's just like plastic. But yeah, I would say that it's really well packed in general. Brambleberry usually uses this kind of brown paper for their packages, and it's not biodegradable packing peanuts, but it definitely does work, and I've never had anything come damaged from this company. So you all are coming along right with me as I unbox these. Oh, first of all, I wanted to mention, so I needed more sodium lactate. For those of you who don't know, sodium lactate is very often used in making soap because it helps to cause the bars to be more firm. It's just a natural salt, but they have a really good price on their sodium lactate, and I'll put what I paid for these up on the screen, but you can also, if you make more soap than I do, get like a 7-pounder really affordably. It can get to be an expensive additive if you use it every time, like a lot of soapers do. Okay, so let me show you all. So look at this. This is, by the way, these are 1 ounce micas, and Brambleberry also has sustainably sourced micas. You can read their whole mission statement on their micas, but I bought a bunch of them, and this color, oh my gosh, this magenta, I thought it was such a beautiful like summertime type of a pink tone. Let me see if I can open this. Oh yeah. And by the way, I didn't even have to pay extra. A lot of companies make you pay extra to put it in a container like this. This is literally 1 ounce of mica. These are very affordable. Micas can get really pricey, and most of their 1 ounce sizes were like maybe like $3 to $5 or less, maybe $3 to $4. So I thought that was really reasonable for a sustainably sourced mica, and that's something that's, I think, really important. Okay, and then we also have, oh my gosh, so this is the Stormy Blue mica, and this color reminds me of like a prestigious like Ivy League type of a school, or maybe a like Greek god or goddess of some sort. I absolutely love that. Okay, and then we also got Merlot Splash. This is Merlot Splash mica, and this one is more of like a wine tone. I think the colors are showing pretty well. It's more of like a wine tone. I'm having my coffee as well. This shot of espresso that I made myself just because I was tired. I had worked all day, but then the shipment came in and I got so excited and I was like, oh my God, I need to just film this and I want to share this with all of you. Whenever I get so much joy and excitement like this, I try to film so that way you all can be a part of it too. All right, I've got coffee all over my face now. This is the Aqua Pearl Mica. And this is like a teal tone. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of like a seafoam color almost, or almost a turquoise type of a color. These in person all have a beautiful sparkly quality to them as well. I don't think that Anne-Marie mentions that online, and I don't know if I can get it to pick up, but these all have a beautiful like sparkle to them as well so far. Oh, and then this next one. So this one was called Snowflake Sparkle Mica. Now, I do have a lot of titanium dioxide already. It's just something I keep on hand. I use food grade titanium dioxide actually from Wholesale Supplies Plus because it works really well for my concrete candles. But I did get this just because it does have that sparkle to it. And I don't think it's really showing on camera very well, but there's like, it looks almost pearly or glossy. And there were a lot of people posting really positive reviews to this one. So really excited to try this out in soap, especially like a wintry soap. I thought like maybe like a snow type of a soap. Oh my gosh, so this is the glitter. I love the color. So I got the gold, and this is a biodegradable glitter. They call it an eco glitter, but for those of you who don't know, most glitter is made from PET plastic, and when it goes down the drain, it can, well, I mean, it goes into basically the sewers and the rivers and everything and oceans, and it can be really bad for animals in the ocean, for fish to consume because it's plastic. And so eco glitters are biodegradable, and to me that's really important. So this one, if you can see that beautiful tone, I was not sure what I was gonna get with this one when I went to order it, but it's like a beautiful, almost a champagne-y gold type of a tone. I really like that. It's like a cool gold almost. Gorgeous. And this was a 1 ounce size. Now the container is not full all the way, but this is like probably like a 4 ounce container here. And this is done by weight. So it would be about 30 grams of pigment or 1 ounce. And you can see that that's quite a bit. So I'm really happy that I was not expecting. I actually bought a bunch of white containers like this on Amazon just because, and I'll link below the listing that I purchased, just because I was not expecting Brambleberry to put these 1 ounce size pigments in these containers. A lot of companies don't. But this next one here is called Mermaid Blue Mica. And it's almost like a beautiful kind of like oceanic blue, almost a blue, like a sea, high tide, sea mist, like ocean blue. And I love that. All right, oh my God, this is the one that got me so excited when I opened the box. So this one is called Evergreen Mica. And this color, it just brings so much life to me. I don't know if you can see that. It's like almost a foresty green, like a yellow, like a very organic, earthy looking green. I thought that was so beautiful. And that color is, I thought I would use it for maybe my rosemary sage soap. All right, and then next up, ooh, we've got a couple here. So this one is called Cappuccino. So you can see that. Cappuccino Mica, and it's a deep coffee scent. A lot of times coffee fragrances have a lot of vanillin in them and they will discolor. So I sometimes like to throw in some extra brown just to help combat that. Oops, naturally. And this next one here is just called Yellow Mica, and this one is kind of just a bright yellow, and this is really nice for, I thought I'd use it for like a lemon poppy seed type of a soap. And I usually go for the really vibrant colors in general just because you can always use less of them, but in my experience they tend to be more saturated. And And I also use a lot of shea butter in my soaps typically, and it can already be like an off-white type of a color, so I tend to go for the more saturated micas just because of that. And then next up, ooh, so this was actually a 16-ounce bag, and that is interesting that they did not put this one into a jar, which I am totally fine with. I did buy some jars on Amazon, and I will link them down below. They're really nice. They basically look like this, except that they are empty, and they come with 8-ounce and 4-ounce is what they say jars. And I think this is probably the 4-ounce size. And I will just put some of this into one of the 8-ounce jars. But this mica was actually on sale, so Brambleberry did a sale recently for their rose for April, I believe. It's the end of April when I'm filming this, but they did a sale on all their rose micas, and I just thought this color was so pretty anyways. It's hard to see it on the screen. Let me see if I can take it out of the bag a little bit, or they have these double bag, which is really nice. There's absolutely no mess so far with this. Just so you can kind of see that color. It's just kind of a hot pink, and I thought for summer that could be really pretty. I tend to gravitate toward more earth tones, but then also like pops of pink, pops of green, and just kind of certain pops of color, and I thought that this pink was really pretty. And then I also got this beautiful purple, and I'm gonna just take it right out of the bag so you can see a little better. But oh my gosh. So Nia was telling me, Nia Handcrafted, my friend, Nia was telling me to get I think it's called Pow Pow Purple from Mad Micas, and I was gonna do that, but then when I saw this color, I could not pass it up. So I hope that it looks like this in soap, because this is exactly the color that I'm looking for in my lavender soap. So I did go ahead and buy 16 ounces of this color. It was a great price, and I just love it. Even if it's a little more muted than that, I think that it'll still get the aesthetic across. Oh my god, there's still more. So this next one is called Apple Moss Green. And oh, that is so pretty. Just so you can see compared to the Evergreen, they are similar, but I couldn't make up my mind, so I just went ahead and bought both. But oh, and you can even like blend colors. I've done that a lot with soaps. I've been trying to use up some samples that I got from Amazon a couple of years ago, actually, and I oftentimes, like, I ran out of purple recently, so I ended up blending just the blue mica with the with one of the pink micas, and it was more of a red pink, but I got a beautiful like plum color, and you can get your own custom colors that way as well, and I think it can be a lot of fun to do. Ooh, okay, this next one here is called Silver. It's called Silver Rainbow Eco Glitter, and it's like holographic, you all. Do you see that? Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Look at that glitter. Is that coming through? I think you can see it a little bit. I'm trying to... It's holographic. It's literally holographic glitter. Oh my gosh. Imagine this out in the sunlight. It's so beautiful. So this is just a clear white container. There's absolutely no rainbow on the container. This is all from the glitter that you're seeing. And this is also an eco glitter too. Really good prices. Eco glitters can get very expensive, very expensive. But this is an ounce, and I will put up on the screen what I paid for this, but I'm really impressed. Really impressed with this. Holy cow! I cannot handle that. Oh my goodness, I think we are about to the end of this order. Oh no, I still feel more in the box. Ooh, so this is called Orchid Mica. And this one, I thought if the purple I got wasn't as dark, that I could mix it with some of this and get a really unique color palette for my Lavender Zen soap. This is really pretty. I wish I had bought more of this. Look at that. Like, that's like a periwinkle almost. It's a very deep purple tone. And it is called Orchid. Love that. It's like a blue purple almost, if that comes through. I think you're able to see a pretty good representation. It looks a little more purple in person and it's showing a little more blue in the viewfinder. But that's gorgeous. Okay, and then I also just got this Kermit green color just because I was like, why not? It's like a lime green. It's not really my vibe, but I could definitely see blending this one with like some, like for a summer soap, like with a kind of like pastel orange color maybe, or you could blend it with like a pink and orange. I could even see like that color going with this, ooh, if I can turn them the right way. Yeah, with this magenta color in something. That would be really pretty. And then you could even, you know, do a soap with 3 different colors. I think that these 3, so this is the mermaid blue, the magenta mica, and then the Kermit green. So I did get that one as well. And then, okay, so then we also have the raspberry mica, and this one is a little bit more of a earthy, has a little more purple in it. So just to compare that with the magenta, they're very similar, and I couldn't make up my mind, but the raspberry one here, this is the raspberry, it has a little bit more purple, and this is the magenta. It has a little bit more of like an orangey pink almost, but it's more of just a hot pink. They're both hot pinks, but just a little bit, this one's a little bit more warm tone, and this one's a little bit cooler tone. Okay, so this is, I think, the last thing in the box. This is Sunset Orange Mica, and this is something that I thought would be really great for a pumpkin soap in the fall. And you can, if it's ever too bright, you can always tone it down with like some Moroccan clay, or even just if you use, like I said, shea butter will definitely tone it down. But I thought that that would be really pretty. I could also see these 3 colors going really well for a summer soap. So this is the magenta mica, the Kermit green, and the sunset orange, if you can see that. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. So on the bottles, it also says, so the Kermit green, so there's a statement. This one says that it stays true to color in cold processed soap, but the sunset orange says on the bottle, I don't know if you can see that, but that it fades to a soft orange in cold process. And if you go on Brambleberry's site, you can also see pictures of their soaps in their colorants in their melt and pour soap, as well as in cold process soap. And there's a soap that is gelled and ungelled for the cold process. And of course, the one that's gelled is gonna have the more vibrant color in general. Not always, but in general. And because that does tend to happen if you gel your soaps. But yeah, that's really helpful. So the yellow one says, interesting, the yellow mica says thoroughly mix into slurry to avoid speckling. I've been dispersing a lot of my micas into a lightweight oil, like sweet almond oil. Yeah, this is cool. So like the apple moss green says that the color darkens slightly in cold processed soap. So this one darkens slightly, whereas the mermaid blue says that it stays true to color in cold process. So that is really, really helpful information. Let me just look at, yeah, the aqua pearl says that it gets lighter, this one, and the orchid says that it stays true to color. So really, really cool. I think I've got, oh, I also forgot that I ordered this. So I also ordered this is a soap cleanup tool. Now, usually I will just use a vegetable peeler, but I just thought, why not go ahead and try what Anne-Marie, oh my gosh, really likes. And this could be used to bevel a soap bar as well as to just kind of clean it up a little. It is an interesting looking tool, and so I thought I would try it out. But anyways, that is going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you have tried any of Brambleberry's micas for soaps, and If not, which companies do you like to try and use for your micas? I'm really curious to know what you all love, those of you who are soapers, and I know that we have probably like 75% candle makers, 25% soapers on this channel. I really hope that you all do not mind this content. I know that this is a candle making channel primarily, but I do also love making cold processed soaps. I am getting another multi-bar cutter, by the way, and I did also get a slab mold from Workshop Heritage, so I'm super excited for those unboxings coming soon. But anyways, again, I hope that these videos do not bother any of you who are candle makers. We have lots of candle making content, but I do probably have, you know, a little bit of soap making content that I hope to keep producing just because it's a big part of my life and my business, and I really do enjoy it as well. But anyways, I'm sending all of you peace, love, and light, and I'm wishing all of you happy candle making and happy soaping.